Have you ever thought what happens after we die? Our dreams, memories, personality, experiences, do they just disappear until we fade into oblivion? Or is there something that goes on? There are two primary beliefs regarding afterlife. One belief is based in the premise that as soon as someone dies in this world, they either go to heaven or to hell, where they live forever. Their final destination is based on what they did on earth. But is that true? Is God fair? So if God is fair, would that be fair? Some people are born with disabilities, some people are born with diseases, some people die very young, even before they have the opportunity to do something good or bad. Some people die in accidents. Some people live a long life. Some people are born rich, some are born poor, in good countries or in bad countries. So if that happens and God is fair, would that be fair? In this video, I'm going to share with you some thoughts about reincarnation and what some religions believe over what happens when we die, and also my own beliefs. Hi there, gorgeous soul, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Barbara, and I'm here to remind you who you truly are, not this body that you see that is so common that you look in the mirror and you can recognize. You are not that. You say, my body, because you have a body. You are also not your mind. You are in charge of your thoughts. They are not in charge of you. You can choose your thoughts. You can choose your emotions. So what are you then? You are not your mind. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not your body. You are an eternal spirit living the experience of being squeezed in a body. Born here on earth. Oh, sorry, it's my neighbor's dog playing with the birds. Born here on earth to become a better person, to evolve as a human being, to have multiple experiences, to come back as many times as needed in order to learn all of them, to make up for all the things that you've done in other lives, to meet again with your soulmate, with your twin flame, you can call whatever you want, together with friends, to party, to enjoy, to taste different things, to live a life full of joy and full of learnings on the path. And how does that happen? So I've heard many times people say, no one has ever come back to tell if there's something after that. But is that so? Millions of people have already came back in many ways to tell what goes on after the transition. They show up to the loved ones, they appear physically to say goodbye when they are distant, far away at the moment of death. There are near-death experiences. Dr. Raymond Moody wrote The Life After Life. He was a psychologist, a forensic psychiatrist. You can watch Surviving Death on Netflix. It's a series about life after death and psychic and mediumship. There are dreams. I've saw many people that came to me to say goodbye, or even after the transition that came to visit me to say hello, because we keep the connection with our loved ones in many, many ways. There are déjà vu. When you just meet someone for the first time, you look at them, but then you remember them for somewhere that you don't know where is that, in another lifetime. Also, people that you feel repelled, good and bad clicks. Déjà vu, déjà connu. There are many, many ways that people can come back to say hello. Have you ever heard a story like this? Or when you miss deeply someone that had already made the transition, that is no longer here in the physical realm, but then you dream of with them, and this dream is so real, it's so, you can feel the hug, the touch, you can talk and have deep conversations with them. I've done so. By the way, it's a superpower that you already have. Maybe you are not aware of that. Maybe you would like to check my other video where I talk about dreams. I'll put here in the description below. Very interesting. When we dream, sometimes it's not about digestion, but it's about leaving the physical realm and walking in the spiritual realm, attached by the silver cord, where we can get in touch with people that had already made the transition, or with people that are also sleeping, with the loved ones that are in the other side of the world. Check this video in the description below, or by the end of this video. A human being is a spirit incarnated in a material body. If one looks at the vast literature written about reincarnation, covering our past lives, childhood memories, hypnosis revealing that some people have lived in other lands or in other planets even, you can see a lot of those videos here on YouTube. Kids, when they are 3, 4, they can recall the past life so easily. After that, after 7 years old, it's more difficult, we forget. But some kids reveal, yes, I was this or that, and the parents go there, check, and they find evidences of this. So where do we live those multiple lives? In many different lands, and sometimes even in different planets. Do we accomplish all our different cultural existences upon in this earth? Not all of them. Oh, now it's noisy, let me go somewhere else. The world in which we are now is neither the most developed and neither the less developed. And what do some religions say about it? Some religions, many of them talk about reincarnation. For instance, the Jewish, they talk about the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah accepts reincarnation and calls it resurrection. Besides the Kabbalah that I admire very much, there are many other religions like shamanism, for instance. I love shamanism also. I have every now and then the opportunity to use plant medicine. It's one of the oldest religions, so it deserves a place. They believe in the existence of a spiritual world. Thus, this world interferes in our society and how we can access through reincarnation, through plant medicine. There is the spiritual world that we can talk to them through our bodies in different lives. Other religions like Druids, the Celtics, believe there are several worlds and different states of consciousness, and consequently legends are made of it's possible to communicate with their ancestors. The spirit dwell within our body. So many religions actually believe in reincarnation. Hinduism also, they say Jiva is the soul through which we come multiple times, and the karma affects the experience of someone's Jiva in the next lifetime. Jainism has the similar take to Hinduism on reincarnation. If someone behaves well, they attract good karma and they are going to have a happy experience. And in contrast, if not, it's going to lead to a bad life in a next existence. Buddhism, also another one that believes in reincarnation. So there are many other religions, most of them in the West. But the thing is, we come back many times. Sikhism, I don't know much about it, but I know that they believe that the soul passes from one body into the other when the person dies, until the liberation. Yeah, that's it. So I believe with my full heart that we are here not just once. I believe we are many. The spirit is the pilot, and the plane is the body. And after we die, we make the transition and we go back to the spiritual realm, where all our friends and family that went before are going to be waiting for us and to receive us with open arms. And then we're going to plan the next existence, the next incarnation, when the time arrives. If you found this video interesting, maybe you would like to check this one also. I told it's about how you can connect to the spiritual realm and walk into the spiritual realm once you are in bed sleeping. It's very interesting. Check this video also. Click there. It's really amazing how everybody can have this secret life at night, but not many of us remember when we wake up. Check this video. It's very interesting.